Well, this is the new carrier version 121, and it involves the new follow attribute. Right here, I'm just putting one guy on a donkey to ride around as a normal carrier, showing the normal carrier functions where you can change orientation, and it's basically tied to him, and you can hold the shift key and move the one guy out to where you want him. Or in this case, he's a driver, so he can be dragged around. But we're going to drop the pack mule on Tanner, who's now got him as a carrier. And we're going to try and identify the mule and hold the shift key so we can reposition him. And we're also going to put Edgar on Tanner. You can see they're both drivers. We're also going to hold the shift key and move him. And right now I'm just putting him out a certain distance away because the just show normal carrier how it would behave, where it drags them around wherever they are in a locked position. We're going to use the new function follow. And if we're going to set them both to follow, though the mule isn't followed, and what they'll do is they'll follow the exact point path of the carrier that they're a member of. Now you can see the mule and big boy is just behaving normally as they would for a carrier. And in this mode, I can just actually start pulling them out to where they are, and I accidentally pulled big boy out, which doesn't really change the position of the mule. So at one point I'll remember that. There, now I've done it. And so you can see they're out and it's set by a distance. It really doesn't care about the deltas. It's just a raw calculated vector distance. And they'll try and go to the history. And you can read up on the details in the text file for how it actually does it. But you can see as I go around the details that I can go pretty much anywhere. And they'll follow my path and go through open doors. And while nothing respects LOI except for the tokens that you actually physically are moving, the fact that it follows in the path of these means that they will respect the LOI by the nature that they're following in the path of the guy who does respect it. And I'm just going to go around and show show that it can work and how it's doing it. Now I'm going to push him really far away just to show the distance. Again, you can read the details on the limits and anything like that. But as you can see here, he's going to run straight through the wall because he's going to the last historical point that he knows. Once he finds the last historical point, which is around 50 feet, because I store 20 max, and it's a half grid unit per. So that's 10 grid units, and in this map, that's 5 feet per, so 50 feet. And you can see that he'll follow wherever, right? Doesn't matter how far away he is. Obviously, the longest one will be 50 feet away, but that was just an arbitrary number I picked because I can't really see it being used. I don't want to store too much. And here you see me going through, and I'll double click on these guys to free them up. Remove all, and I removed them all by double clicking on it, and I removed all on the other guy, and that's it.